Hello there. So this is going to be one of my thinking out loud videos. Just going to jump around on a couple of subjects that are in my mind right now. First off, I had one of those time slips today at work, and I'm 100% positive about it without a doubt. Ever since I started going through the Mandela effect, I have become acutely aware of my surroundings and time, since that has been stated to be one of the effects. I was doing some backstock at work and had to be at the front desk at 1 to cover someone else. So I looked at the time on my scanner and saw that it was 12:50. So I backstocked a couple more items and then checked again, and it said 1 o'clock on the dot. I thought, crap, I'd better hurry and finish this one last item and then get up there. So I went to the other side of the store, I backstocked the last item, and checked the scanner time again, and now it said 12:54. Right away I thought, interesting, a time slip. Just thought I'd share that. I know it was only a few minutes, but I'm absolutely positive on this. So, on to something else. My mind has been tossing about a lot of the theories which may explain the Mandela effect for a few months now. From CERN and quantum computers to something a little more, I guess you could say, simple as natural universe type phenomenon which causes the periodic sliding together of parallel worlds, to some higher meddling, some being that's meddling with our thought process. I mean, could it be some sort of ascension? Has some of our so-called junk DNA been switched on? This is not keeping up here. Are we suddenly using a little bit of that part of our brain that normally seems, I guess you could say, unused? Are we being manipulated? And so on and so forth. So many possibilities that the mind, it's boggling to my mind at least. I'll start off with the manipulation. I'm a bit perplexed on this subject. If it were only Google searches or other regular forms of internet searches that were giving us these results, which do not coincide with our memories, then I would say yes. But we seem to have physical evidence in our own homes which have changed as well, such as books and maps and movies. I'm confused, though, by why the Google newspaper archives have not changed. That has really thrown me. I can't quite figure that one out. And something related, yet not, I'm getting quite frustrated with YouTube right now while making these Mandela effect videos. And of course, YouTube is owned by Google. And from what I have heard, I'm not the only one with this problem. You know, I publish a video with all the correct tags, and it does not show up in the search using the correct filters. And comments get moved into my junk mail, which I understand, at first. But then I approve it, I reply to it, and then a couple days later it goes back into the junk messages. I don't understand. Or comments are there and then they just disappear and then they reappear. It's gotten quite annoying. And on the note of Google, a lot of us know that Google, in collaboration with, and this is still not keeping up, in collaboration with NASA and the USRA, have purchased one of the D-Wave computers for their quantum artificial intelligence lab. Two of the other owners of these computers is Lockheed Martin and Los Alamos National Laboratory. I truly cannot imagine what type of experiments are being played out with these D-Wave quantum computers and what types of ramifications there could be. It's just another thing that plays with my brain. And another thought I would love to see tested, but I doubt it will ever be done unless this whole thing hits mainstream media and is taken more seriously. I wonder if you were to take a brain scan of someone experiencing the Mandela effect along with someone who is completely not. I mean, would you see a difference in the brain activity, I wonder? Just a curious thought. And maybe our DNA. I mean, is there a possibility that some of our junk DNA has been activated? Could that be tested if it ever got to that point? I mean, what would cause something like what we are all experiencing? A sort of ascension, I guess. I mean, those are just some of my curious thoughts. And then one final thing, and this is, I mean, it's kind of weird, but if you look back over the various types of hominids, all separate on the tree, there are just a few small variances between them, yet they are not the same. You know, one did not evolve from the other. And there seems to be no missing link. And over time, there was just one left, us. This is a really scary thought about amongst a lot of the other scary thoughts, but what if this were another change? I know this is really far out there, but my thoughts do that from time to time, so just bear with me sometimes. But what if this is just the beginning and things get more dramatic with the changes and, you know, between those of us that have been affected and those of us that have not? And then what if one of us remain and the other do not? You know, it could be either way. I'm not saying us or them or, you know, it sounds even weird saying that. I know, very crazy, but this whole thing is crazy. So if I just ramble on and say all sorts of really weird things, you know, you never know, I might hit on something. Sometimes I do, most of the times not. But that was just my ramblings for the day. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.